Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Did you know that Finland is home to one of the oldest Muslim communities in Europe? Yet their struggles and triumphs remain a story untold? What brought Islam to a country known for its snowy winters and Lutheran traditions? And how has it grown into a community that thrives amidst unique challenges? Let's uncover the fascinating journey of Islam in Finland. From the arrival of the Tatars in the late 19th century to the vibrant and diverse Muslim communities we see today, Islam's story in Finland is one of resilience, integration, and cultural richness. But it's not without its hurdles. Muslims in Finland face discrimination, stereotypes, and societal barriers, all while navigating their dual identities in a predominantly secular nation. In this video, we'll explore the historical roots, the current challenges, and the incredible contributions of Finland's Muslim population. Whether you're curious about how Islam found its way here, or what it's like to live as a Muslim in Finland today, stay tuned. You won't want to miss this. Islam has a rich and long-standing presence in Finland, with its roots tracing back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This journey began with the settlement of Tatars, a Muslim community from the Nizhny Novgorod region of Russia. These individuals, primarily merchants and soldiers, made Finland their home between 1870 and 1920. The Tatars were Sunni Muslims and spoke a Turkic language, forming the foundation of Finland's Islamic community. The establishment of Islam in Finland gained significant momentum in 1925, a pivotal year for the Muslim community. Following Finland's declaration of independence in 1917 and the enactment of a law on religious freedom in 1922, the Finnish Islamic Association, or Suomen Islam Seurakunta, was officially founded. This marked the creation of Finland's first Islamic congregation, established by the Tatar community to cater to their religious and cultural needs. It represented a milestone in institutionalizing Islam in Finland and providing a structured platform for the community to thrive. As time progressed, the latter half of the 20th century brought about significant changes. Immigration played a major role in transforming Finland's Muslim demographic. People from Somalia, Turkey, and various regions of the Middle East arrived in Finland, enriching the Islamic community with cultural and ethnic diversity. The population of Muslims in Finland expanded beyond the original Tatar group, signaling the growth of a multifaceted Muslim presence in the country. While Finland is predominantly a Lutheran Christian nation, the Muslim community here has steadily grown over the years, contributing to the nation's multicultural fabric. As of 2022, it's estimated that between 120,000 and 130,000 Muslims live in Finland. This means that Muslims make up approximately 2.3% of the total population. Though this percentage may seem modest, it represents a vibrant and diverse group of individuals with roots spanning the globe, including the Middle East, North Africa, South Asia, and even indigenous Finnish Muslim communities, like the Tatar Muslims, whose presence in Finland dates back over a century. When we look closer at denominational affiliations, Muslim religious leaders estimate that about 75% of Muslims in Finland identify as Sunni, while roughly 25% are Shia. This reflects a global trend where Sunni Muslims form the majority, but it's essential to remember that these numbers are approximations. The nature of Finland's religious landscape makes it challenging to get precise figures, because many Muslims don't formally register with Islamic communities or organizations. Additionally, comprehensive surveys on religious demographics are limited, which means much of what we know comes from the observations of community leaders and researchers. It's also worth mentioning that Islam in Finland is not just about numbers, it's about community, culture, and identity. Finnish Muslims have established mosques, cultural centers, and organizations that serve both as places of worship and hubs for social and educational activities. These spaces are vital in fostering a sense of belonging, especially for younger generations who navigate the dual identities of being Finnish and Muslim. Muslims in Finland lead lives that balance their religious practices with the rhythms of Finnish society. Their day typically revolves around the 5 daily prayers, known as Sala, which many observe either at home or in congregational settings at local mosques or Islamic centers. These centers not only serve as places of worship, but also provide a range of services, such as Quran classes, family counseling, and assistance with official matters. In addition to religious observances, Muslims in Finland are active participants in various sectors of the workforce, including business, healthcare, education, and technology. Children from Muslim families attend public schools, where Islamic religious education is available as part of the curriculum. This inclusion is facilitated by the Finnish National Core Curriculum for Basic Education, which offers tailored syllabi for Islamic studies, allowing Muslim students to explore their faith while growing up in a secular educational environment. Community engagement is another hallmark of Muslim life in Finland. Many individuals are involved in community organizations, cultural associations, and social services, contributing not only to the preservation of their cultural heritage, but also to the broader Finnish society. These organizations provide a sense of belonging and offer guidance on religious and cultural matters to a growing and diverse Muslim population. Geographically, Muslims in Finland are predominantly concentrated in urban areas, with the largest communities residing in Helsinki, Espoo, and Vantaa. Helsinki, the capital city, hosts the largest Muslim population and several mosques, including the Helsinki Islamic Center, which is the largest Islamic society in the country, with nearly 2,000 members. The neighboring cities of Espoo and Vantaa, part of the greater Helsinki area, also have significant Muslim populations and active community centers. Beyond the capital region, cities like Turku and Tampere have well-established Muslim communities with mosques and cultural associations that cater to their religious and social needs. The Muslim population in Finland is remarkably diverse, encompassing a wide range of ethnic and linguistic groups. These include Arabs, Somalis, Kurds, Persians, and Albanians, among others. For example, as of 2023, there are 41,311 Arabic speakers in Finland, with many residing in cities like Helsinki, Espoo, Vantaa, Turku, and Tampere. This distribution reflects broader immigration patterns and highlights the tendency of immigrant communities to settle in urban centers where opportunities for employment, education, and community connection are more accessible. Muslims in Finland contribute richly to the country's multicultural society, yet they face several challenges that affect their daily lives, integration, and overall well-being. These challenges span various aspects, from discrimination and societal perception to legal issues and media representation. Understanding these difficulties is essential to fostering a more inclusive and harmonious society. One significant challenge is discrimination and racism, particularly in employment. Many Muslims, especially those of Somali descent, face significant barriers in the job market. Studies reveal that up to 90% of Somali speakers in Finland have experienced discrimination related to employment, making it one of the most pressing issues for this community. Beyond the workplace, hate crimes also disproportionately affect Muslims. A report from the Police College of Finland highlighted that Somali-born individuals, while representing 4% of suspected offenders, accounted for 8% of hate crime victims. Perpetrators are often young Finnish men, and targeted groups include Somali, Iraqi, and Turkish immigrants. Such experiences of discrimination and victimization profoundly impact the ability of Muslims to feel secure and integrated within Finnish society. Legal and institutional challenges further complicate the lives of Muslims in Finland. Reconciling Islamic values with Finnish legal standards presents unique difficulties. Common issues include inheritance laws, the collection of zakat, an obligatory charitable tax in Islam, male circumcision, and the lack of access to interest-free loans, which are preferred under Islamic financial principles. Even in schools where Islamic religious education is available, there are obstacles such as a shortage of qualified teachers, insufficient study materials, and the challenge of addressing diverse Islamic traditions within a single educational framework. Another issue is the negative stereotyping of Muslims in Finnish media. Many feel that Islam is frequently associated with violence and extremism in news and entertainment, which reinforces societal prejudices. This portrayal not only hinders integration efforts, but also affects how Muslims are viewed by their fellow citizens, creating a cycle of misunderstanding and alienation. The diversity within the Muslim community in Finland also presents internal challenges. The Muslim population encompasses various ethnic and linguistic groups, including Somalis, Arabs, Kurds, Persians, and Albanians. While this diversity is a strength, it can also create difficulties in maintaining community cohesion. Different groups may have distinct cultural and religious practices, making it challenging to form unified representation or address shared concerns effectively. Addressing these challenges requires a collaborative approach involving both the Muslim community and the broader Finnish society. Islamophobia in Finland is a complex and concerning issue, manifesting through various incidents and the activities of certain organizations that promote anti-Islamic sentiments. One visible form of Islamophobia in Finland is through targeted incidents. For instance, in March 2019, a mosque in Helsinki was defaced with Islamophobic graffiti on 2 consecutive mornings. This act of vandalism underscored the tangible threats faced by Muslim communities and highlighted the need for greater protections against such hate-driven actions. Beyond physical threats, discrimination also infiltrates educational spaces. Research indicates that Muslim students in Finland frequently encounter prejudice, including negative attitudes from educators. Such experiences not only hinder their educational progress, but also create barriers to successful integration into Finnish society. Adding to these challenges are the activities of anti-Islamic organizations. One such group is the Soldiers of Odin, founded in 2015 in Kemi, Finland. Although the group publicly identifies as a patriotic organization, it is widely associated with anti-immigrant and white supremacist ideologies, raising significant concerns about its true intentions and the implications for Muslim communities. Another troubling organization is Koti Vapota, Towards Freedom, established in 2019. This neo-Nazi group is considered the Finnish branch of the Nordic resistance movement, which has been banned. The organization promotes anti-immigration and Islamophobic ideologies, contributing to a climate of hostility and division. Additionally, some members of the Finns Party, a political party in Finland, have been linked to anti-Islamic sentiments and far-right movements. Investigations into the party revealed connections between certain individuals and anti-Islamic factions, sparking debates about the party's stance on Islam and its impact on Finnish society. In response to these issues, Islamic communities in Finland have called for stronger government action. In July 2023, a joint statement from Islamic organizations urged the Finnish government to adopt a zero-tolerance policy toward racism and to actively condemn the normalization of hate speech. While the government has launched various anti-racism initiatives, including public campaigns, critics argue that these efforts often fall short, particularly in addressing Islamophobia at ministerial and institutional levels. This has led to ongoing frustration among Muslim communities who feel their concerns are not being adequately prioritized. Despite these challenges, Finland's constitutional guarantees of religious freedom remain a cornerstone of the nation's values. However, the persistence of Islamophobia in certain segments of society indicates that more work is needed. Ongoing efforts from both governmental bodies and civil society are essential to address and mitigate anti-Islamic sentiments. And that's the story of Islam in Finland, a journey of perseverance, cultural enrichment, and adaptation. From the first Tatar settlers to the vibrant communities of today, Finland's Muslim population has shaped and been shaped by the country's evolving multicultural landscape. What do you think about this incredible history? Let us know in the comments which country you'd like us to explore in our next deep dive into the stories of Islam around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss it. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to tweak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.